100 numbers, having to call plumbers, always being tardy, throwing surprise parties, shopping at the Kmart, having streetlights on a dark, women with flat butts, and talking about stuff. These were huge in the 90s. These were huge in the 90s. We talk about the gimmicks and we talk about the fads. We talk about the memories and the things that we once had. So now I'm here singing out the little things that aren't thought about. You may have never realized these were huge in the 90s. Grabbing the newspaper, asking people favors, blowing bubble gum, battered rubber ducks, using number 2 pencils, eating a soft pretzel, being sent to the principal's office. Wendy's own Dave Thomas. These were huge in the 90s. These were huge in the 90s. We talk about the gimmicks and we talk about the fads. We talk about the memories and the things that we once had. So now I'm here singing out the little things that aren't thought about. You may have never realized these were huge in the 90s. Being in the school library, skin tags on elderly, hearing censored versions, new missing person, walking on solid ground, standing up or sitting down, using a folding chair, and even breathing in. These were huge in the 90s. These were huge in the 90s. We talk about the gimmicks and we talk about the fads. We talk about the memories and the things that we once had. So now I'm here singing out the little things that aren't thought about. You may have never realized these were huge in the 90s. These were huge in the 90s. These were huge in the 90s. The shadow was huge in the 90s. Leaking from the anus was huge in the 90s. These were huge in the 90s. These were huge in the 90s.
Oh, Ryan Maxwell, he's a carving king. Ooh yeah, got his knife in hand, making pumpkin swing. Slice, slice. Halloween night under the harvest moon. He gave that pumpkin curves that could make you swoon. Hey now, Ryan, what you doing there? He said, mind your biz, it's my pumpkin affair. Pumpkin love, oh, pumpkin love. Oh no, Ryan got caught, yeah, he's falling from above. Pumpkin love, oh, it's so bizarre. Keep it on the down low, don't take it too far. He lit the candle, gave her eyes a wink, 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 said, oh my God, you're my missing link. Called her Jackie, his pumpkin queen. Together they danced, it was quite obscene. Hey now, Ryan, you're out of your mind. He said, love is love, and this one's divine. Pumpkin love, pumpkin love, pumpkin love. It's a risky game.
You're listening to FFOP Radio.
Reach the Hey everybody, and welcome to the show. I am the Shad Dave, aka Dave from the Grave. Here's the thing. You're probably thinking, like, that's a stupid name and a lame costume. And you're right, because here's the thing. There's a lot been going on, and all my Halloween gear still at the shop. This has skulls on it.
Good enough.
What? And it's not even Halloween yet, so quit busting my balls over here. Let me introduce you to my co-host and producer, Krista, right over there off camera.
Hi.
Thank you for showing up for this very special event. October warm-up. What we have tonight, some classics. Two things I love, right? The 90s and local commercials. And what we have here, FDO, of course, put together some vintage local Halloween commercials. What I would like to know, because I didn't peek necessarily, are these local to me or just locally produced, like not big? Because if I don't remember seeing a lot of local Arizona themed Halloween commercials back in the day, so I imagine it's probably all in sundry. That being said, we're gonna check it out. Let me get this nice and big. So a couple things of housekeeping. Appreciate everybody putting up with all of the craziness. Okay, so local across the U.S., which is fine, because local is local no matter where you go, right? If you have no budget and you're shooting in somebody's basement or at the store itself and you have never acted in your life, that's just how it goes sometimes, babies. So, like I said, and then after that, after we've get through, because we got half an hour roughly of these commercials, then we're going to jump right into some pumpkin carving from 1995. FDO gave me two, one from 1989, one from 1995. The 89 one was already featured on Red Letter Media, so I figure that was been done.
Oh, it was
already.
That guy with the knives in the kitchen?
Peloponnesian War or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But this was in 1995. Still, it looks like the same quality, same sort of like creepy uncle character teaching us all of this. But let's go ahead and get started, shall we? I mean, don't we? Won't you? Will I? We all do.
It's my 4th annual Great Pumpkin Giveaway. Take a test drive, get a pumpkin. And I got scary kind of savings on my 1988 demonstrators, like this 88 Bronco 2.4x4.
Bronco.
Save 6.
19 Tester. I love gimmicks like this, right? I don't mean to stop it so early, but yes, in fact, I do.
Every time.
I love gimmicks like this because when you go and get something for free, I love it, like on your birthday or whatever. So the touchstone here being like Poncho's, it's a Mexican restaurant here in the Valley. Maybe they still exist. I don't know. Terrible food, like Americanized through and through. Pretty terrible. But it was like buffet style in that you went through once, Luby's style with a tray. You loaded up with everything you wanted. Then round two, things got different. At each table, there was a little Mexican flag. And when you raised it, that signaled your waiter or waitress that you wanted something, whether it be drink or food. You never had to go through the line again. You just said, hey, doll face, sugar tits, bring that sweet. This was the 90s. Remember, we could say this sort of stuff. We said, bring that fat ass over here, baby. And I was like, what, 7 saying this? And no, they'd come over and you say, I want, no. And they go, you got it. And they bring it over to you.
Then what was the point in going at the beginning to see what there was?
I don't know.
And what you liked the best?
I just liked the gimmick. I liked that you went through cafeteria style first, and then when you sat down, you go, more of this, more of that. But then you'd also go like, so because tying this all together, on your birthday, you say, it's my birthday. They go, hey, guess what? Free piñata. Every fucking year, I had a piñata for my birthday because they were free.
Casa Bonita, I guess, is a... Multiple people, FDO and Ryan, both said that.
Okay,
so
yeah,
it's like the same thing, I guess.
I'm sure it's not a unique business
interesting.
Strategy. But yeah, it was like Poncho's was one of my favorite places to go because it was done up right. It was obviously blown out whitey style, so it wasn't very authentic. But like the piñatas were everywhere. The decor was big and colorful and fun. The flag gimmick was awesome because you could just say, I want some rice and beans, or I want a single tamale, and they had to do it. They had to because the flag made them.
Brick says the really good Mexican restaurant place years ago did a free dessert for your birthday, and once they asked if they could replace the dessert with margarita, and it worked. Yeah, I mean, I've done that.
Any gimmick like that I love. Like if your drinks or food are delivered on a train, or if you have to raise a flag or do a little smoke signal, I fucking love that shit. I love it.
I wish I liked sushi because like they have those robotic sushi trains.
Or like the little boats even. I've seen that too. Like we went to San Francisco many times over my life, and I always go with fucking weeaboos and other anime nerds, and they go, oh, let's eat sushi, and I have to go like, fuck you. Like I love the presentation.
Yeah.
It's all very beautiful. I love the pageantry, the costume. I love the little boats. Fuck you, I'm not eating raw fish.
Inside, you could win a free trip to Disneyland. We're going to be serving up free pumpkin tart.
And free witch's brew. Say, Mickey, why are you wearing those
Hey, free orange crush for mom and the kids. And yeah, why is he wearing just these 3 spikes?
Oh, that's my new Halloween costume.
What are you going as?
Oh, I'm going to Edmonton's new city hall.
What?
He's going as Edmonton's new city hall. So this is obviously Canadian. And that probably, I don't know, hot take? Mr. Yabo, are you here? Is this a hot Canadian take?
On Halloween, it's our treat, American. No interest.
Blah, right? Like everybody who's going to do a Dracula goes, blah, 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 right? Hello? Blah.
No payment till March. Purchase anything from 10 to 6
The
Monday on
spookiest month, but April is the new October, like the song says.
your American charge, and you don't have to pay till next March. And no more me, Mr. Interest. On Halloween, you still get Americans like.
That felt weird, right? Like not in a fun way, like not in an intentionally creepy way. Like you couldn't find another person to be in a costume?
No.
Oh.
Lifetime price guarantee.
Like even every local businessman worth his salt would get some bleach blonde bimbo in there. Like Rick from Empire Glass, I feel like he had chicks, or like the Mattress King from Law and Order SVU. Like get a hot lady in there and be like, blah, and they grope up all. It's the fucking 90s. It's the early 90s by the looks of this. They'd get away with that. What's happening? Blah.
No interest, no payment until March. Washers, dryers, stereos, TVs, a living room set or a
Record
dining
players?
set. It's our treat. No payment, no interest till March. 10 to 6 at American.
This knife isn't sharp enough.
Bob says he's cutting prices to the bone. It's Bob Roman's Bare Bones Bonanza at Indy Honda.
Honda sell-off. Save $6,000 on a new '08 Odyssey or '08 Ridge.
Whoever told this man that he didn't need a costume for this, woefully mistaken, right? Now he just looks like a miniature holding a knife.
Or get 0.9 APR now.
There's only one, Bob Roman.
Nobody beats Bob. Nobody. Indy's largest Honda dealer is Bob Roman Indy Honda. US 31 South at Stop 12, Indy.
I mean, God.
Howlin' good times begin at Celebrations in Village.
I guess, yeah, just speed up, what's his name? Vincent Price's laugh from, that little video no one hardly saw it. Thriller? You just speed it up a little bit. That is public domain, babies.
Square. Costumes, wigs, makeup, and masks.
Vigs for everyone. Hey, here's what I want to know. Are there still people out there collecting like vinyl masks? Like that shit was huge in the 90s, right? Unironically. Huge in the 90s. I remember seeing my cousin's issues of Fangoria magazine and just a cavalcade of really good looking, or at least well presented in the magazine, vinyl masks of Freddy and Jason and like dragons or like Pumpkinhead or whatever. The dragons always confused me, right? Because I was like Freddy, Jason, Chucky, etc. And then it was like red dragon, green dragon. What was up with that, Fangoria? I was like, because I kept thinking, like, is that from something? Like, because the green one looked almost exactly, at least to me, like but that dragon was black, so I guess I'm stupid. But anyway, the dragon from Loom, like Bob and Threadbare turns all the gold into straw, right? And so the dragon takes his revenge out on Rusty Nailbender, who he swapped clothes with. You guys were there in the 90s. Dragon Tail was
scary decorations.
Who's the director? Poke your head out. And they just hold it. Hold it. Hold it. 45 seconds later. And hold it.
Party goods that'll satisfy the discriminating guests. All at Celebrations in Village Square.
Etoile, your Halloween.
So here's my issue with some Halloween parties where the corners are cut, right? Like I don't know. It's nice to go to a place that does it all up. Like they'll have all the decorations set. I don't know. It's a make it or break it moment for me if it does not continue into like the food area. Because if I walk in, everything is like bam, 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 all atmospherically all on point. Maybe there's a smoke machine, a Pepper's Ghost or whatever. And then you walk in, you see like that big yellow Tupperware bowl full of like Tostitos, and you go, immersion broken. Or like the Safeway plastic, cryo containers of cupcakes. If you're going to like bust your ass to like make your house look good, don't then like put down those little like, I don't know, maybe Dixie Cup makes those little plates that look like frogs or pandas or shit.
Yeah.
Like immersion broken. Give me a break, guys.
Headquarters has everything you need. Our thousands of costumes, from simple to elaborate, are conveniently available for rent. Or purchase your costume from our huge inventory, ranging from infants to adults.
Why did we have to wait till the fourth costume for something scary? It's like an emperor, a king, which I would, argue a little close, too close to be right next to each other, but whatever. And then, we've got a prostitute, and then we go, now scary.
Boo.
Lean into the sexy first. They're like, what are we doing here? It's like
Zoo Pals.
Zoo Pals.
Get the Zoo Pals plates for the Halloween
that's
party.
what they're called, Zoo Pals. Good Lord.
Really, to get the best selection, we have a bone-chilling assortment of props and animated decorations to make even Transylvania jealous. Be sure to mention this commercial and receive a free trick-or-treat bag filled with goodies and discount coupons. Etoile, your Halloween headquarters.
Etoile.
Is located on Ventura Boulevard between Reseda and Tampa in Tarzana.
Oh, imagine because you know how maybe you don't know this, but every old person in my fucking life loved to call Target Target because it's funny. It's funny, guys, because Target. I don't think there's a joke there, but every fucking person over 50 from when I was 10 on thought, yeah, perfect. Like that doesn't even make dad joke. So fucking annoying. Imagine living next to Etoile and now you're spoiled.
Afraid of what you'll find at those other discount stores?
At Mills Fleet Farm, we're busy brewing up our best values for you.
Fleet Farm features affordable quality Diamond F lighting fixtures like the chandelier for $99.99, the Oak Light bar for $12.99, or the outdoor coach light for $19.99.
And stock up on dependable GE soft white light bulbs, handy 12-pack, only $4.77 after.
Are you scared yet? Not even put a little spider web on the shit?
Rebate and just $1 after rebate for GE 4-pack decorative bulbs.
Now it's probably fine to do ironically, but here's the thing. Whether you do something legitimately or ironically or not, someone is getting off to it and thinking that it's an okay thing to do. So for everybody who wears a mullet ironically for the lulz or as a performance piece, someone is going to walk by you and go yeah, I legitimately want to do that. And is that what you want to do with your life? Do you want to see the change in the world? Rather, if you want to see the change in the world, you have to be it. Don't do things ironically, because people are going to go that's the thing. You go, wouldn't it be a laugh if, and then you're a sex pervert. It doesn't take much, people.
So for prices that are so low, they're scary.
Come see the values we're brewing up now at Mills Fleet Farm.
You're lucky, Brick.
It's Silver
I'm sure you have some equally annoying thing that old people say.
Comics at 729 North Nellis, where you can get the latest and hottest comic book titles, as well as a full stock of back issues. Silver Cactus has awesome t-shirts, role-playing games like Rifts Under Seas and Dungeons & Dragons, a great video arcade, thousands of trading cards, even those hard-to-find special cards, and the largest selection of models and statues in town.
Even the hard-to-find special cards. Here's the thing. I miss trading cards. Back in the day, in the 90s when they were huge, you could walk into a store, a brick-and-mortar store, dedicated to collectible cards and bric-a-brac like that. Basketball, baseball, football, soccer, etc. But there was also a solid 1/4 to 1/3 of every one of those stores that was Wolverine, Marvel Universe, Marvel Masterpiece. Fleer put out several banger sets. No longer. You can still collect baseball, all the sports. There's
Right.
no like, and today, when Marvel could not be hotter, it's never been bigger in mainstream. Why do I not see a revival? And maybe they're out there and I'm just not seeing them because I live in a fucking no frills sort of town, but it'd be nice to go back to that. I miss the simple joy of opening a pack of cards. Like, I don't know, let's say if you had a package of the Shadow trading cards or 12, you'd go like, there's probably a foil card somewhere or a holographic card. And that makes you go, ooh, I'm sure that's the thing. They still exist, but they're not like, I don't want to have to go and buy a box from Amazon because they don't sell them in a Walmart or wherever up here. And even if they did, they wouldn't have a huge, because again, they had spoiled for choice. But Wolverine, which I thought was personally the least of all the comic cards. Marvel Universe, top of the heap. Marvel Masterpiece, still pretty good, but I was a sucker for stats. And on the Marvel Universe cards, of course, they had fighting ability, strength, intelligence, yada, 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 1 to 7. And the Marvel Masterpiece is a beautiful artwork, and then you back, and he just goes like, oh, blurb of who you're, I don't give a fuck. How hard can they punch?
Marvel cards still exist.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm sure they do. It's just there's no. Yeah, it's a bummer. It's a bummer that they're not in every corner store. Because again, sports are still there.
Yeah.
Marvel and in comic books at large have never been more accessible to the layman. Why are they not just popping up? God
including your favorite Star Trek collectibles. Silver Cactus Comics, the only comic book store you'll ever need.
You haven't been to a comic book store until you've been to Silver Cactus.
P.S. R.I.P. Locally, Atomic Comics, best comic book store in the Valley, and probably didn't survive COVID.
Experience the difference at Halloween Experience. Halloween Experience has Nevada's largest selection of costumes, masks, wigs, props, decor, and makeup. There
Whoa, hey!
locations in Las Vegas. Meadows Lane next to Home Express. Boulevard Mall next to Dillard's.
I love it. I fucking love it.
Parkway at Sunset near Lucky.
In Mesa, down by the, and it's probably gone now, but down by the now defunct Fiesta Mall, there was a year-round costume shop that I would go into every now and again, just get the feels. Because it's nice to go to a place that is a Spirit Halloween, but better. Because they not only do they do the costumes for parties and Halloween and stuff, but they had real theatrical makeup and stuff. It wasn't the cheap shit that comes around once a year.
Yeah.
It's happened to Matt. And it was nice, and there were two of them. There was one out in way far East Mesa, and one right next to my house. It was called Bubbles of Joy, but it also survived as being a kid's sort of joke shop. So you could buy a fake dog turd or those pop pops, or fart spray or whatever. In addition to all the fucking cool costumes and shit.
Everyone's invited to Huber's Petting Zoo and Double H Stables Ultimate 2-Day Halloween
So
party
cuddly, it's scary.
on Saturday, October 29th and Sunday, October 30th. For one low price of $3.95 per person, you get hay rides,
Giddy up!
costume contests,
I hope I win!
You
face
won't.
painting,
I like pumpkins.
caramel apples,
I like turtles.
I like, yeah, goddammit.
and more. For more information about Huber's Petting Zoo and Double H Stables Ultimate 2-Day Halloween party, call 923-8768.
Hey, here's the thing. budget is low, but since we're shooting on video, it's practically free. Maybe let's do a second take where she doesn't keep flinching away from this obviously like uninterested horse. And not for nothing, just a little creative direction.
The trick to saving is treating yourself.
Like when you see one of those ghosts, like when they did those $2 ghosts, they go, "Ooh." When you see that in slow motion with this music, what are you supposed to infer? Like, is that like supposed to imbue you with the feelings of nostalgia? Or you're like, yeah, I remember when I had a ghost that would rock slightly like that. What the fuck?
High-B specials. Tombstone pizza, 2 for $6. Ruffles potato chip, $1.88. Nabisco premium crackers, 88 cents. And USDA
I mean, for nothing else, these
seven-bone
prices,
roast, $1.27 a pound. Get low prices all day, every day. Shop High-B.
Here's a guy looking at bologna.
And low prices.
Where were their costumes?
Jimmy, we found high prices sneaking around out here again.
Oh, God.
Perfect. I can try my new price fighter formula. I've combined low prices, huge selection, and no pressure to create the perfect price fighter formula.
This is something I would love to do. Like, if you're familiar with my other show that is now defunct, Raiders of the Lost Genre, this is the type of shit I would love to. Like, if there were like TV available to me, like public access, I'd be shooting shit like this for my shop. You know, some goofy shit. There's like just me and a bunch of jackasses. I mean, I would never partake of a business who shot something like this, but I appreciate it.
Oh, come on. We can work this out. Can't we?
Directly on his crotch. I love how some dude parked his car. Where is this being shot? It's on dude's deck, right? Like this is his backyard.
Yeah.
Like behind the camera is the barbecue. I love the choice of, instead of like a splat sound effect, he chose the cartoon bite. Right? Like if you saw a cartoon wolf biting an attractive woman's butt, I would expect that sound effect.
Brick says, please make an
Halloween!
ad for the Discord.
Let's make an. Oh yeah, maybe I will.
At the knickknackery, and it won't cost
The
you an arm and a
knickknackery?
leg. Use your brain. Stay ahead of your friends. Listen up. Just
Okay, am I the only one who this reminds of the joke shop from Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
down
Maybe
and will
I
lend a
will,
hand
probably.
in selecting from hundreds of styles of masks, as well as costumes,
There's
wigs,
Caveman Jesus. We missed it.
makeup, accessories, and indoor and outdoor.
Okay. Fuck, this is so annoying. Accessory?
Accessory.
Accessory.
Are you asking which is it?
I'm asking what you prefer. Accessory or accessory?
I say accessory.
I've always said accessorize or accessory.
Yeah.
But I don't know like the root. It's usually easy to go.
Yeah.
For me, I go it's Greek for whatever, but ac or ass. I don't know what the etymology is, but it does make me wonder because maybe because most of the time I know I'm in the right because 9.97 times out of 10 I am. But this is where I'm willing to be a little vulnerable with you guys and admit, if it is accessory, I'll change my way.
No, it's accessory because if you accelerated, it's accelerated.
Right,
you don't
but
say
you're not-
accelerated.
But you're not accelerating. You're adding an accessory or an accessory. It's not like you're changing direction or velocity. You're not accelerating.
No, I'm just saying the way the letters are.
I know. But that's the thing. Letters don't mean shit. Fish taught us that, right? You guys know about Fish the band. How do they spell their name? Fuck.
Congratulations. Have a heart. We need the sale. And it's a hair-raising experience. We'll
Hey, here's the thing. If you're going to have another character talking, don't put a mask in front of their face.
keep an eye out for you at the knickknackery.
It should be accessory.
It should be accessory, living in excess. But that's the thing. If you're accessorizing or accessorizing, I don't know. That's the thing.
I don't know.
If you say the root is something,
it all sounds
Greek
dumb now.
for like shit you put on yourself, I'd buy it. But if you go, it's the root word is asses, meaning like you adorn your ass with shit, I'll get that too. I just need to know for sure. right? Any entomologist?
Up for Halloween at the theatrical shop in West Des Moines.
P.S. Like, fucking knock it off with that fucking shitty... Why are people even making those still? It's not hard to get like a real live Jason mask. Those shitty dollar store ones that look like the thing you just saw, stop it.
For Halloween parties and outfitting the youngsters, the theatrical shop provides
The youngsters.
specialized, ready-made costumes to rent or buy.
Alf, the
Choose
scariest
from a wide
alien.
variety of materials
And Spuds McKenzie.
accessories to create your own costume
Tarman.
or take advantage of the custom costume shop for real novelty. Call or stop in now to reserve
I'm looking for a real novelty.
your favorite costume. The theatrical shop in West Des Moines. Our prices won't
Come on
scare
down to
you
Des
away.
Moines.
Thanks.
You know what? If I had the money, guys, I'm a very poor man who was recently through a natural disaster. But if I had the money, here's what I would do. They have a really primo Jason mask that is like even covers your shoulders. Like think of the Batman cowl that goes down that far. But like it goes over your entire head and like gives you the lumpy like Jason, like whatever. He probably got lumpy around 5 or 6. But you know when his head's all fucked up and the mask is all fucked up. But you can pull the mask off and it's a cutout of your face so you can breathe. Oh. And it's like hyper expensive. Like the masks I made are great, but like my head is too good looking to pull it off. Maybe you've seen the pictures of me. Like Jason needs to be all fucked up and like also probably muscular. And that's what that thing does. It gives you like a big beefy set of shoulders and like lumpy ass head. Even like the stray hairs from like, I want to say, the one where they tried to pack in, like Jason Goes to Hell, where they tried to pack in all the bullshit canon mythology and shit. Like when they blow his ass apart in the first 4 minutes of that movie, he's got like those weird long strands of hair that feel a little like, I don't know, what the fuck was up with that? I was going, like, you know, you see, I don't want to. It was a bizarre choice because like he was always baldish, but then they give him like these long, like weird, like first like Edison Frankenstein grandma hairs, and like just a little bit of it. Like, what is the choice? Of, like, why?
FDO says you'd make an okay part 2, Jason.
Yeah, like before he gets fucked up, but that's not the good Jason, right? Like the good Jason is 4 and beyond, because like when you like everybody's pop cultural touchstone for Jason.
He had long hair in part 2.
Yeah, because like he had it was like red. He was like basically a bumpkin. I don't think he goes like bald until when he gets the axe in his head, or like whatever. There's too much Jason folklore to go through.
I don't have to worry about Megan when she gets a safe Halloween
I'll
icing
check those
coupon.
out, Ryan.
And you know they're so easy to get a time saver even at the last minute.
She looks like the bitch from, I shouldn't say bitch because that's integrated, but she looks like the bitch from Day of the Dead. Like when they're coming in, like the apartments are full of zombies. She looks like the wife of the dude they have to blast apart whose head is full of dog food, that fake one. She goes, oh my God. And she gets bit in the neck because like, hello, he's a fucking zombie. You got bit in the neck for your troubles, you stupid.
You'll trade that in at time saver?
Yeah. Give the kids a safe Halloween, even at the very last minute. Pick up your icy coupons now. 8
Carmen
for
Sandiego.
$1.
Oh
Only
yeah,
at
she
Time
does look like the
Saver.
chief. Carmen Sandiego, the chief.
Great
Dawn of the
value,
Dead. There
and
you
all
go.
proceeds benefit Easter seals. Safe Halloween, sponsored by Time Saver, Icy, and 6 WDSU.
Yeah, he's bald in part 3, but he needs to have that fucked up head. So probably like, I don't know. 5 was the imposter, so maybe 6 was his best look.
When did Kane Hodder start playing him?
I want to say like 6 to 10 was him, something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Probably earlier. Yeah, because he wasn't the first one or the second one. He wasn't the third one. Whatever. There's so much lore that doesn't even make sense. Part 7 on? Okay. I thought it was earlier. I thought it was 6.
Beginning Monday at 10 in the
Already? right?
Center 11 special report. Jeff Stry tells you about the stories behind some of Northeast Wisconsin's haunted houses in favorite haunts. A special report beginning Monday at...
Here's how you get people to think your place is haunted. You tell them. No, they'll never ask for proof. You'll never have to give any. You can preload the story any way you want it. And who will disprove it? Guys, I've got 999 ghosts in my fucking building. Disprove it. Right? I've got a haunted doll. Disprove me. I dare you.
a.m. on News Center 11's Lives.
Zappos!
Your one-stop party centers wants to make sure you have one yell of a Halloween. Sam's Party Centers has everything for Halloween, and it's all 50% off our ticketed prices. 50% off the largest selection of Halloween merchandise in St. Louis. Costumes from infant...
Oh, Zappos. That makes me think. I love bringing up people and shows who did like Halloween upright. And the 90s did it like Roseanne, Home Improvement, Simpsons, etc. Like a latter day version that I think I totally forgot about until now because of this was like Scott Aukerman. He probably is still doing it, but Comedy Bang Bang, and before that it was Comedy Death Ray. Their Halloween specials started out a little rocky, but by the time Brett Gilman and John Daly were playing Buford and Messmore LeBaron, fucking nailing it. If I could do something like that, like if I had a couple of spooky horror hosts that I could play straight man to, and they could go, ooh, Zappos, or like, I'm a creepy, like that sort of thing. That's what how you do it right. I would need people to, be spooky, because that's the thing. In my situation as the host, I can't jump into characters, because if like I fell off screen and Krista sat here, it wouldn't work. I need to be the straight man to like characters so I can react and play along. And like that is something that I think works so well. I haven't listened to Comedy Bang Bang in probably fucking 10 years. But one of the best, and I recommend if you have the time and
Licensed
the desire.
characters, makeup and accessories, wigs and beards, masks that'll scare the girl out of you. Zams has it all at 50% off our ticketed prices now through Halloween. Zams, your one-stop Halloween party centers.
I love stupid local names.
This Halloween, Ziggy and Zon's World has everything you need to be anyone or anything you like. Ziggy and Zon's World is filled with accessories.
Is the orangutan we saw, like I was confused immediately. Is that orangutan, is that Ziggy or Zon? Like, is that a normal character at this store?
Costumes, makeup and masks, decorations too, everything.
Skulking perverts around every aisle.
Ooh.
Scare 'em, fear 'em, goof 'em, spoof 'em, be anything you want to be for.
Also, P.S. guys, low budgets be damned. Here's what's almost free. Turning down the fucking lights to add a little mood. In fact, it might be even less than free. It might save you money.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you have less lights on, that's less energy you have to spend money on. Shooting, wide in full-blown not neon, but fluorescent lights, kind of not scary.
Halloween at Ziggy and Zon's World.
At Ziggy and Zon's World, the fun's on us.
Where is this? West
Chicatoga.
Oh.
West Seneca. Maybe this is Canada again.
Friday, October 30th at 8 p.m., 3D TV is back and scarier than ever.
Fuck yes,
It's a
3D
3-hour,
TV.
3D haunted Halloween spooktacular. Your eyes will pop, your heart will pound when
It'll go boing. The gorilla will reach out and touch you.
gigantic gorillas and sex.
They're sex. And they're watching this. Now, you saw what that monkey, that great ape, reached out of the TV to grab, right? There was a bowl of fruit. And he grabbed all but one banana.
Oh.
Why are these kids eating popcorn and just a bowl of whole unpeeled fruit?
Tawaga is in New York. I thought Seneca was New York.
Special 3D glasses.
That's the thing. I don't know Banky shit.
Are on sale now at your nearby 7-Eleven store. Everybody have fun.
Tonight.
Friday, October
Everybody
30th at
Wang
8
Chung
p.m.
tonight.
on 39 WDZL for a 3D haunted Halloween spooktacular.
Boobtacular, yeah. I would always look forward to Halloween to see a bunch of chicks on a beach like rip their tops off. Part of me would get very stiff from fright and other things.
Happy Halloween from WXXA TV 23 Albany.
Oh, whew. Recovered very quickly. Three doubled it. Yeah, you are right, Ryan. Up top. I'll take that in the mail.
Many low-priced mufflers.
I'm not going to pay a lot for that muffler. Oh.
Doomed to an early grave. But at Speedy Muffler King, our low-priced mufflers live.
Again, everybody is going to go, hey, you're going to have a spooky voice. Everybody's going to go Karloff over Lugosi. And here's the thing. The vampire voice from earlier, that's not even Lugosi. I don't even know what that is. Everybody does it. I don't know what it is.
It's just the generic Dracula. Bleh.
Yeah, like Bela Lugosi has like a very regal way of delivering his lines, and Karloff here is so easy to reproduce. You just go, oh my, I'll get a muffler for my Volkswagen Common Kia. Oh. But like, I don't know, maybe there's a little more nuance in Lugosi's
For as
voice.
long as you own your car, you could go elsewhere. But that would be a very grave error.
Stupid as hell, some might say,
$29.95
but
installed. For low prices and high quality, we're right
I'm not
on
going
the
to pay a lot. Oh,
Sarah,
yeah, Pete Laurie.
Kevin.
Yeah, less known. That's like the C tier.
To build out beer. What big day is coming up?
Halloween. That why you're dressed like a basketball player?
What's the best
Shut up, you redheaded little turd.
Halloween treat you can get?
Big boy trick-or-treat coupons.
Each one's good for...
Oh, did he? James Rolfe did a whole video on the Orange is a Bleh from Dracula. Must have been after, what is he on now, season 37? I fell off like Simpsons style. 9 seasons and I'm good.
Kitty burger and fries. It's the safest, tastiest way for a happy Halloween.
A book of 10's only $1. Unused books are good for delicious food at Big Boy anytime.
Pass it here.
Cute. Trick or treat Halloween coupons. Get them at Big Boy.
We had a Big Boy. They didn't last very long out here. I saw all the major chains fall. Bob's Big Boy, Shoney's, Village Inn has taken a real hit. Bill Johnson's Big Apple, local reference more than likely. All those big places, they all fell, guys.
I never heard of any of those places. I mean, outside of Village Inn.
Bill Johnson's Big Apple was it was definitely a local peculiarity. The tables had like all the brands of all the local Arizona like cattle concerns from the old days. And look them up. Bill Johnson's Big Apple, extremely cowboy. Sawdust on the floor all the time. And there was a huge like bull. Bulls are huge out here. Tex Earnhardt would sit on a bull and tell you to buy a Chevy or a Ford and say, that ain't no bull, and point to the one between his legs. And I swear to God, that very bull was the one from Bill Johnson's Big Apple. But same sort of bullshit.
I don't remember a Big Boy being in Connecticut, where I was at least. But I could be wrong.
Big Boy feels Midwest to me, because when I growing up seeing Bob's Big Boy, where he looks like a Cupid doll and looks like sort of like O'Reilly's mascot had sex with a Cupid doll and. Like with the hair, it's very 50s, very Midwest. Like the overalls, it screams like flyover state to me. So it wouldn't surprise me if it didn't make it east of the Mississippi, because it's one of those flavors.
At Nicky's place. It's Nicky's fourth annual Great Pumpkin Giveaway. Take a test drive,
boom,
get
Midwest,
a pumpkin.
California.
I've
Reduced the prices on all
Had
my
it here.
1988 demonstrators, like this 88 Taurus with air tilt and cruise. Right now, you could save $4,400.
Demonstrators. Did they back in? Because I worked at a car dealership. We didn't have demonstrators. They didn't set aside models for test drive, which I assume is what's happening here.
Mm-hmm.
You just pick the one you like and we grab the key.
$100. And if you guess how many pumpkins I got in this Bronco, you could win a free trip to Disneyland.
And so it's a Bronco 2. Let's be real.
Ooh, that's a scary costume. Mickey, what's the scariest costume you've ever seen?
Oh, the scariest costume I ever saw. That's the one that Nellie wears to bed every night.
That's the same guy that wanted to dress as the Capitol or with the new whatever the hell.
And I'm sure that was his wife as the wish because he looked up her dress and goes, ugh. Take a hard pass on that.
Squeamish. Watch only if you can stand to be scared out of your wits at the Haunted Mansion at Victorian Park in Salem, New Hampshire. Venture, if you dare, into the creepy dark maze of the Haunted Mansion where anything can happen and does. See Frankenstein's laboratory, the amazing floating head, the forbidden forest.
The problem with these Halloween attractions, right, is that when the news shows up to shoot them and tell people about them, or when you shoot a low-budget local commercial, you can't walk into how it's going to be lit when people show up because the camera won't pick it up. So you have to come in and blast the fuck out of it with a shit ton of light so our cheesy and very low-quality VHS cameras can pick up literally anything. And so all of these always looked like shit. So it sort of sets you up for failure if you're a kid and you go, well, like, this doesn't look very scary. Like, you can see the seams in the walls and the cheap shit that it's hung everywhere sort of lacklusterly. But when you get there and it's, like, actually dark and people are jumping out of nowhere instead of a well-lit corner of the room, it's actually pretty fucking terrifying.
Ryan says his grandpa was so cheap he would always buy demonstrators. So I wonder if those are back in the day, like the test drivers, like when they have model houses.
Probably.
And you get them super cheap.
Back when I worked at a dealership, that's the thing. It was you picked the car that you wanted to and you drove it because typically that was the one you would end up buying.
Yeah.
But there was always cars that didn't sell. So that must have been like the demo version of my day. It was like when I started working like 2022-ish, 2012-ish.
Yes.
And so like by the time 2013 rolled around, all the 2012 models that were still in the lot were like slashed to the bone. So they would call those manager specials.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but there would never ever be a fucking like demo model. Like what? Like people walk out and they go, I want to drive that one. I can't be like, oh, I'll go get the loaner that smells like farts because it's seen a million asses.
$10 open from 6:30 p.m. Come if you dare, but don't come alone.
Come if you dare, but don't come alone. Some people have no choice. I tried to come alone as seldom as possible, but you never know.
Welcome to Store 24 Halloween Party Headquarters. We got slinky costumes, funky accessories.
Slutty costumes, and check out my lady friend here with the huge jugs.
Delicious makeup, scary masks, and the most delectable taste treats.
Why isn't the Dracula following the eye line of the camera? He is following the cue card man who's not moving. Like, he started looking in the right direction, but as the camera moves, he's like, whoa, the cue cards are staying in the same place. I don't know what to do about that.
Take one. It's not the real thing.
Yeah, look at him. He's looking in the direction. Like, she got the idea. She goes, hey, I should probably check out the camera because that's what we're doing here.
Yeah,
he's like, cue card guy, maybe move your fucking ass. No? Okay, cool.
It ain't bad. You see, I never...
you see, it is a very spooky deal.
I couldn't memorize my lines.
But I might drink you.
Maybe he's a blind vampire? Who are you
maybe.
offering that to? Because she's looking at us.
See me at Store 24 for all your Halloween party needs. I got it at Store 24.
Halloween is coming, and Hollywood Costumes has the Northwest's largest supply of costumes, makeup, masks,
That red lady looks like Elektra from the Ben Affleck Daredevil.
and wigs. Hollywood Costumes. Stop by today
Prescient?
before it's too late.
That was the proto-pyramid head.
The Utica Symphony Orchestra presents a frighteningly fun Halloween
Come on down to Utica.
party on Friday, October
No.
30th. The orchestra will be dressed in their scary best, and the audience is invited to join them. New Hartford native Jennifer Spiewak returns from a European tour to play Halloween favorites. The Utica Symphony has more fun planned.
This looks terrible.
You'll be so scared.
There's
Like,
too much going on in the background.
They shouldn't have hired the bank associates from The Simpsons for this.
Including a special appearance by the Mohawk Valley Ballet and a mystery guest narrator.
It's an Albany expression.
Come scare
Mystery, yeah. That's it. Steamed hams. Free steam. Come on down to see the Utica Symphony Orchestra Friday, October 30th. Steamed hams for moms and balloons for kids.
some fun with the Utica Symphony Orchestra's
Come on down and have some fun. The music will be so titillating and the costume so scary your balls will fall off and it'll knock your dick in the dirt. Come on down, Utica Symphony Orchestra, Friday, October 30th.
Halloween Party, Friday, October 30th. Sponsored by Fleet Bank, Fleet Private Clients Group, the Savings Bank of Utica, and News Channel 2.
Sponsored by every company in the Utica that has the word fleet in it.
Saturday at midnight on WPTY Channel 24's Creature Feature. Newlyweds could end up newly dead when they discover an unwelcome guest in their new love nest. He's a killer apparition, and his will is submission. So if you want a fright, don't miss Saturday night for Carnage, only at midnight on WPTY.
What's the movie? What?
Channel 24.
This week, some of our best advisors have come out of the dark to remind
all of Halloween's bests have come out. We've got Blackula, we've got Frankenstein's monster, Lady Vampire, and Yoda. Yoda showed up because it's super scary.
us that it's time once again for Sun Valley Waterbed's semi-annual Midnight Madness sale.
Also, didn't everybody have at least 1 to 5 pairs of Frankenstein, Wolfman, skeleton, or whatever, fill in the blank gloves that were always there's no better way to describe it than this. Like, the only movement, the actuation, was where the finger met the hand, because there was never a chance of anything else.
Added around a few ideas on special values, and so this week you'll find monstrous savings with frightening.
Wait, is he like a lobster or a spider? I'll take guesses in the chat.
Low prices on waterbeds, accessories, and solid wood bedroom furniture. It's going on right now, and this
Why is Yoda there? And why is Yoda next to...
Friday and Saturday will be open to the bewitching hour of midnight, but you'd better hurry. The sale ends Sunday at 6 p.m. at Sun Valley Waterbeds.
The light. More light. Chandeliers.
Dracula, you forgot to Dracula up the first line. You know, one take's good enough. Blackula? Okay, he looked like Blackula. Okay, Flyman. He was the Fly. He looked like, okay, so this is the thing, masked in the dark there, he looked like Blackula, because Blackula has like, I mistook one of the reflections in one of his eyes for a shock of white and a otherwise black head of hair. So my mistake. He looks like apparently the Fly.
Wisconsin's. Floor lamps.
Bleh, my boner's dying. And I don't know, is unnatural light something that can affect Dracula, right? Because Dracula's mostly magic.
Sure.
Depending on the lore. Let's put aside all of the like new age, like zombieism, Draculaism, werewolfism is a disease and it's just magic. I would say that magic doesn't do this bullshit. Let's say if Dracula says the light of day kills him, running water, he can't cross, etc., I would say a hard no matter how perfectly humans can replicate the sun's rays or whatever the case may be, no go. If it's magic, natural running water, actual sunlight, none of this bullshit.
So lights wouldn't affect him, like house lights. Yeah,
I would say even like if he could step into a tanning bed, I would say anything man-made or artificial is not going to affect a Dracula because a Dracula is magic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he says, even if you're going to like Dracula 2000, he's like biblically like Judas Iscariot or whatever. I don't want any I don't want any Blade bullshit. Essentially, I don't want like new age modern light weapons or any of that bullshit. It's magic, you fuckers.
We also carry bulbs.
So a man-made river, right? I would say I would have to do some testing, honestly, because like I would say a real I would even like a stream, right? Like if there's running water coming down from a mountain or whatever that came from a natural source, aka the sky or a disgorging of melted snow or whatever. But here's where we're going to get philosophical, right? Because we as humans separate action into two categories, natural and artificial. I would argue every action is natural. Humans being a part of nature, not separate, not animals. Everything we do is a natural consequence of us existing. So where would you draw the line, right? It's like when you say, well, hey, I'm going to look to God to put my ass back together after it was blown apart. Where was he in the first place, right? that we get murky. Like Gremlins 2 sort of illustrated all these weird rules. Like it's always after midnight somewhere, right?
True.
For eating, I don't know.
Ryan would buy a "It's Magic, You Fuckers" shirt.
Center.
It's magic, you fuckers. But here's the thing. Testing aside, I would say if it were up to me, any man-made conveyance of vampire or Dracula repulsion is a no-go. Like you are basically down to your wits to know where rivers are, to know when the sun is coming out. Like garlic is always there for you. That's always a natural thing. So you don't have to worry about artificial garlic or whatever. There are things you can do. Silver in or out, I don't know, because. But here's the thing. Put this in your pipe and smoke it, right? Because silver is a touchy subject. Sometimes silver affects vampires, sometimes it doesn't. It depends on the biblical aspect of it. But silver would have to be, because do they pull chunks of silver out? I know copper forms naturally, but I feel like silver, there might be veins of stuff that you still have to get the ore of. I don't know, right? Somebody has to write a book about this. How much meddling can man do before it stops becoming effective against vampires? I'm no vampire scientist.
Terrifying universe of the inner mind to the outer reaches of the imagination. We're waiting, poised at the edge of our seats. Time stops as we approach the unknown. Just when we think we're safe.
You'll buy a ticket that'll cover the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
Good evening and welcome to Gas Theater. Tonight, terror stalks a group of scientists as the creature walks among us.
Horror.
Which creature?
Suspense. Mystery.
The one.
Science fiction.
Double feature. Picture show.
The supernatural. And now, sit back. Relax if you can.
Sexy dames with natural boobs that always pointed up in the 70s for some reason. What was up with that?
You are about to enter the world of Gasp.
What? She wasn't gasping.
Whoa! Someone help me out here. This is a character I recognize. This looks like the Goblin King from the animated Hobbit. Am I correct? Yes. It is also a Prius.
The creature walks among us is the third Creatures from the Black Lagoon movie.
Oh, okay, yeah. After the creature returns, or the return of the creature, whatever. When they bring him to essentially the equivalent of SeaWorld, and I don't know, whatever. They always do that. And the second one, they go, well, you guys remember King Kong, the second one? So, in the 70s, when Jessica Lange and P.S. Hubba Hubba and Jeff Daniels, not Jeff Daniels, what's his name? Country Strong. He was Rooster Cogburn in True Grit.
Not Jeffrey Bridges.
Jeff Bridges.
Oh.
Jeff Bridges and Jessica Lange. Again, boing. the 70s one of the best interpretations of King Kong I've ever seen, and not just because it's sexy as hell with Jessica Lange. After the fact, they go, King Kong 2, we're giving King Kong a robot heart. It sort of kicks it in the dick, right? Because if you're now actively, like, when the monster becomes an endangered species you have to conserve, you go, what the fuck are we doing here? Same thing with the Return of the Creature. Revenge of the Creature, sorry. They catch him, like they hit him with like a stun grenade or whatever, and I feel like John Agar walks him around a SeaWorld style holding tank for a long ass time. And you know, humans never learn not to fucking catch monsters because they go like, well, maybe we can use it for something later. Yeah, what you're going to use it for is your own untimely death.
And make up for a startling transition. Create your own.
Do I know about Mechanicon? Yeah, whatever. I don't mind Mechanicon, like the Mechagodzilla of Kong. I thought his design was good for the time. No real opinion beyond that.
From Bart's selection of masks and accessories, and Bart has.
That is definitely the Goblin King from the animated Hobbit. Am I not crazy, or am I crazy?
Transform your home into a haunted mansion for the big night. Table decorations to wall hanging.
Arts displays.
Now look at him. Right? Come on, guys.
78th and North, and now a new second location at 197th and Blue Mound.
Oh, hey, we need a voiceover at the end. Are you going to go, hey, Chuck, you going to do Karloff or Lugosi? Do you even have to ask? Mecha Barbara. Robot Adrian Barbeau. This is a really hot loaf of bread. Okay. It's coming, guys. It is.
Ooh.
Saturday night, Dead. 1 a.m. Saturday night on Channel 4.
The Halloween experts at Magic Manor have everything you'll need this year, including actual character masks from famous motion...
Actual characters that you may recognize, like Frankenstein. Others.
In pictures. And they can show you the...
You guys remember watching that great White Ape movie, The Yeti?
Application of makeup to impress that special someone. Magic Manor's professional hand-painted custom masks start as low as $250. This Halloween, remember Magic Manor. Wigs, masks, makeup, costumes, shockingly authentic. Magic Manor, East Wind Mall.
Hey, you're holding one of the masks out of frame. Can we do a second take?
Nah.
No! Okay.
Ooh, I've seen lots of scary things, but nothing gives me nightmares like spooky bed springs. This weekend, treat your family to the best in beds. Water beds from the bedroom at Bewitched Save.
I appreciate people spookifying non-spooky products, right? Especially this. I'll appreciate the effort, because this isn't like a Chewy granola bar commercial where you get a fucking kid Dracula and a kid ballerina in between footage you would use the rest of the fucking year. This takes something, and I just wanted to take a moment to appreciate it. Because, like, he's selling fucking box springs, people.
It's water beds from only $159. Waveless Soma beds from $249. And my favorite...
Guys, I don't know if you know this, but Soma is the drug that Aldous Huxley wrote about in, Brave New World.
Lager, just $259. Financing's easy as...
Also, a reference to an ancient Hindu drink, I believe. Soma is something given to you by the gods it's like an intoxicant.
Ooh, did I say pie? Don't let spring spook your nights. Save big on the best in beds. Through Monday only at the bedroom.
Spooky.
To find out about the new Monster of the Midway ride at Old Chicago, we asked the people who know.
I rode on the Monster of the Midway, and now I can't sleep at night.
I got a real charge out of it. The new Monster of the Midway is just one of 40 rides and attractions at Old Chicago, now open every day for the summer.
For the summer it's open. That feels so, like, if I had to guess what year they came out, I'd say 1978. That was cringe a little bit.
Haunted Mansion at Long Branch is a living, breathing nightmare of more than 30 incredible rooms, each with its own very special surprise. Wander through its myriad of secret passageways and winding labyrinths. Discover the graveyard of the living dead and its unimagined terror. There's Renfield and his spiders, the Prince of Darkness, Count Dracula, and many more. At the Haunted Mansion at Long Branch, it's waiting for you.
Joyzy.
This Halloween,
Renfield, who gives a fuck?
Be scared when you least expect it.
Help us fight children of this mask. Why? Why? The good one exists and costs exactly the same amount of money.
When the March of Dimes haunted house takes you to new levels of fright.
You can do this.
Recommended for children under 9. This spine-tingling excitement is brought to you by 13th
Under
Original on
9
the southwest
PS.
corner.
Like, how do you say,
Wait,
okay,
small.
8-year-olds, a little much for them. 9? They can probably handle this shit.
It's a scary good time.
Indoor park that did not last. Yeah, obviously. All summer long it was open. 5 whole years.
Before you go out haunting this Halloween, why not come into our place?
79. Damn it. What did I say? 76?
78.
78. God damn it.
For all your Halloween haunting needs, theatrical makeup and accessories.
Yeah, that ghoul Richard Nixon. Not even going to put like a ghoul mask on him. That was a Richard Nixon mask.
Consider, if you will, the J&S Smoke Shop 284.
The J&S Smoke Shop. Come on and get yourself a fine water pipe and a Michael Myers mask.
Lee Street in
The
Waltham.
Night Gallery.
Open 9 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 12 noon to 5 p.m. on Sunday.
The boy.
The most hauntingly
The
happy
smoke
Halloween
shop.
ever. Visit Party City in the Triangle Plaza, Wilkes-Barre, the largest Halloween
Wilkes-Barre.
headquarters in the Northeast. No one matches Party City's selection. Over 400 children and adult costumes to choose from, including WWF and WCW wrestling
Wow.
costumes, Scream, Austin Powers, Teletubbies, and more. We have the
Holy
largest selection
shit,
of costume
dude.
accessories, wigs, makeup, masks, and props. We
You
guarantee
could be Darth Maul yourself.
the lowest price. If a competitor's advertised price is lower than ours, we'll match the price and take an additional 15% off. Party City in the Triangle Plaza, Wilkes-Barre.
This Halloween, prepare
That makes
yourself
me want
for
to
tweets
shop
of
there. Too
frightening
bad they
chills
don't exist anymore.
and ghastly thrills as Fun City, KZGL,
Wah, wah.
797, and Swire Coca-Cola bring Flagstaff the best haunted house yet. Join us now through the 31st with bewitching hours as follows.
Every state must have had a Fun City. Because the core memory unlocked. Fun City was one of those places like a water and ice, but they didn't have water or ice. It was almost exclusively like a candy and bullshit joke shop. So like if I ever wanted bomb bags, fart bombs, fart spray, itching powder, any of that shit, Fun City.
I've never heard of Fun City, but that doesn't mean much. It could have been one in Connecticut. I
Right,
don't know.
but it's like just a generic enough name that Fun Cities existed probably everywhere. Because like every time I would get a little spending money, I would go to Fun City to get me some candy cigarettes, some whatever, fake dog shit, anything you could buy like that. You could pull the wool over somebody's eyes, like the gum that snaps your finger or whatever, like the lighter that gives you a shock. That was Fun City's domain.
Sunday through Thursday, 5 to 11 p.m., Friday,
Yes,
6 to 11
Brick,
p.m., and
you have
Saturday,
told
12
us
to 4
that you
p.m. and
went
6
to a
11.
rave as a
Entry, if you
Teletubby.
dare, is only $6 per victim. We'll have live remotes from KZGL and Sunny 97 with prizes from Swire,
Were you
Coca-Cola,
like
and Fun
Poe?
City.
I feel like you
Check
said
out
you were
this
the red
haunted house
one,
low and
maybe?
slow. A percentage of the ticket sales will go to benefit the local DARE program. So join us if you dare.
0.5%.
Halloween costumes from most stores have one built-in disadvantage. Anyone can buy the same costume. A costume from Ragstock, on the other hand, is unique because you
Oh, you were
selected
Lala.
yourself
Yellow
from the
was
huge
Lala,
stock
I
of
think.
recycled clothing. Create your own Dracula or Super...
Well, hey, guess what? Yeah, come to Ragstock. It's essentially just pick through garbage. Everybody knows how to do that, my dude. Like everybody who has had zero money goes to a Goodwill and goes like, oh, I guess I'm a hobo again or whatever.
Man, be a cowboy or a rock star, a tramp or a vamp.
A tramp.
Visit Ragstock at 327.
Homeless people used to have so many colorful names. You could be a tramp, a hobo. You could be And that street walker as a prostitute. But I don't know. It's so funny how PC changes. I mean, you can't make fun of people for XYZ. So we changed the words that we use to identify those people. But how long before those are used derisively? 14, 15 seconds on the outside? Like, to go from handicapped to like specially abled or disabled or this or that. It doesn't take but one dickhead to just say it in a snarky voice and you go, well, it's ruined. We had it for all of 14 seconds. God damn.
State Street, Madison.
It's official. The critics' decision is in.
Spooky World is spooktacular.
Enter the
Spooky
new black
World is
hole.
spooktacular, guys. 4 out of 5 spooks.
You dare? Or the new horror House of Wax. This year, don't miss the real Jason, Bobby Pickett, or Alice Cooper. On the 24-hour Spooky World.
Guys, Bobby Boris Pickett, the legend that brought us the Monster Mash. God knows, when did he die? I mean, he's got to be dead.
508-838-0200. That's
Now the homeless are called
508-838-0200.
Hey, I mean, we've got there's a dude here in town.
He's
voluntarily homeless.
intentionally
Yeah,
unhoused.
like he's
he's
lives
the
in
one
his-
who probably fared best in the storm because he goes, "Hey, there's a storm coming. I'm
I
gonna
could
drive
leave.
the fuck out of
He
here."
went
And
camping.
He did.
Yeah.
He goes, "Hey, fucking storm. I'm out of here," and he nailed it.
West of Boston haunts every night from October 1st to November 1st. If you had the nerve, you'd
Bring
phone
your tomahawk steak.
508-838-0200.
Tomahawk
It's
steak.
American Horror Theme Park, Spooky World.
The spookiest steak available.
Here's
Alice
the best
Cooper's
place to pick
favorite.
up your supplies this Halloween season. Stop into Andover Dance and Costumes Halloween headquarters
And
at the
under.
Methuen Mall.
That
We
guy
have the
passed
largest
in
selection of costumes and accessories for
2007.
all your
Bobby
parties.
Boris Pickett lived until 2007. God damn.
Halloween headquarters has a full supply of superhero and horror
Because
disguises.
when did the Monster Mash come out? 1959.
Flintstone, X-Men, and Star Trek characters, and many more. We also offer all
Trading
the children's
cards,
favorites,
anybody?
such as Disney's Lion King and Aladdin,
Barney.
and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Red Ranger.
That's
Blue
like a legitimate looking Barney costume.
Yeah,
Ranger.
it's
We
the
have
it's
them all.
it is probably
To buy
the
or rent
one.
your favorite
What did they say to Fred to make him do that double take?
costume, visit Halloween headquarters at the Methuen Mall.
62, the Monster Mash came out.
62, I was close. This is a fucking disastrous goddamn.
Dracula.
No, not just the Dracula, but his fucking painted widow's peak.
Well, yeah.
Who are planning to attend? Who dared to enter the palace?
Like they found a dude who was bald. They're like, hey, don't worry about it. We're gonna paint
And
him.
$1 for your kid is all you'll pay to enter. Come on.
Save thousands of dollars when you buy any 1988
And a free
demo at
pumpkin.
Nikki's fourth annual pumpkin giveaway.
Oh, God
1988 Mustang Cobra GT convertible, fully loaded with air. You save $78.
With air, they had to tell you it'll have air conditioning. Now it's like, duh. Oh my god, the '80s were so rough on cars. I don't know, man. Every time something gets good, like the pinnacle of like car design, I go, you know, people's tastes change. We need less this. We need more of that. The fucking '80s was terrible. It was like every wrong decision that you could make in the '80s, you made when it came to cars. I can't think back to the '80s and go, that's what I would buy.
That's it.
No, like there's nothing. And it wasn't like an accident, or it wasn't like it was just. It was intentional. All car companies did it. They made just trash-looking vehicles in an attempt to, like, I don't know, for fuel economy, basically, because, like, you know, whatever the shit that happened in the 70s, they go, well, we need fuel economy. So they just made everything, like, way underpowered, so I don't think fixed anything. Like, having, whatever, 17 horsepower. I mean, Honda had that shit unlocked from back in the 60s. They were like, hey, here's a car that gets 50 miles to the gallon. And America's like, well, we'll take 7. We like it. It's a good number.
Only City Ford has drastic demo discounts.
And we're
And
going
they
to
put
be
this
serving
guy
up
up on the
witch's
thing.
brew and pumpkin tart, and there's free pumpkins for test drive.
Nicky, what are you doing up on that broom?
Well, it belongs to my mother-in-law. I was bringing it into City Ford for...
Well, we removed the strings in post? No, boss. Well, we also removed the extensive carabiners that they're metal and
Winter
shiny?
tune-up.
No.
But you forgot to tell me. It doesn't
Whoa.
have...
And he falls off. That was a real fall, I'm sure. Fuck yeah! Suburban Sasquatch. Oh,
Dave!
oh, and he feeds him his own.
Dave!
Dave! Oh. Now, isn't that a fucking Street Fighter 2 sound effect? Oh. When he gets hit? Am I wrong?
Before you play this, there's trivia for you.
Oh, okay.
For 50,000 bonus Ryan points, the Camaro debuted on this day in 1966, but what was it called originally?
Oh, hell, man. I'm not like a GM fanboy. Camaro.
You've never seen Suburban Sasquatch, Brick?
Who hasn't seen... What the...
I don't know. He says... I'd watch a movie that these guys made.
You haven't seen Suburban Sasquatch? Holy Lord. It's one of the best.
We might have to do a watch party for it on Discord.
Hey, quit farting around. Okay, so now we're rolling into Designer Pumpkins by Jerry Ayers, 1995. Suburban fucking Sasquatch. Dave Miscavige, one of the best directors of our time. The Panther. I'll be damned.
I've heard of the Panther before as a car, but I didn't know it was a Camaro.
Since 1970, Jerry Ayers has been creating some of the most unique and memorable pumpkins ever seen. Jerry's half-moon technique...
All right, so I like that this immediately shows that this guy has some credentials.
Right,
to his
he's
name.
not some
He's
creeper.
not just the guy who's like standing in his
and his
kitchen
eye
in
for
the
the
80s.
elegant
Like rusty
have made
knives.
his designer pumpkins sought after far and wide. In 1994, Jerry went on live television and established a world record for carving a designer pumpkin in 1 minute 56 seconds.
Wow, that's
but
really
being
fast.
the fastest wasn't Jerry's goal. Jerry Ayers wants
designer pumpkin. Like it's not. You just carve a pumpkin. He carved a designer pumpkin.
anyone who
like
enjoys
Louis
the
Vuitton.
beauty of a designer pumpkin to be able to create their
All
very
right,
own
golf clap for
with
the
a
pumpkin
few
carver.
easy-to-remember
Wow, that's a
hints
pumpkin,
from
all
the
right.
master.
He pushes it off
So
the
during
fucking...
the next few minutes, Jerry will show you how to select, prepare, carve, and present some of the most fantastic pumpkins you've ever seen. So
If you ask Ryan, things will go off the rails quickly.
all ready, let's go face-to-face with Jerry's designer pumpkins.
Oh, let's.
Hi, I'm Jerry Ayers, and I've been designing pumpkins that all look very similar for years.
27 years.
Perfect. You're a master. I mean, I get what's happening, but like, could you? How did you select that? And why not? Why not save this for the end, Jerry? Why not save this for the end to go like, hey, I'm Jerry Ayers, and I am in a pumpkin patch, and we're gonna choose a pumpkin. Like, don't start sucking your own dick at the beginning of the video. Be like, hey, here's how fast I can do it. And P.S. It's not super fast. This has obviously been sped up.
Disney.
Give me a public domain version of Looney Tunes.
Or Looney Tunes, that's what I meant.
Melancholy melodies.
Done. Hello.
Hi.
Good morning. I'm
Oh.
Jerry Ayers.
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
I'm really not as fast as you've just seen. However, I do hold the world's record of 1 minute and 56 seconds. And today I don't really want to show you how to carve fast, but I want to show you how you can have fun carving pumpkins.
I fucking love this dude's shirt. I think he made the right decision. He did not like he probably looked into his closet and he goes polo. Obviously t-shirt was out. He goes polo, button up. And then if you go button up, you go short sleeve or long sleeve. He made all the right decisions.
What do you think his prescription is?
Come to the farm and pick out a pumpkin.
I like how big his eyes are.
Selecting. Oh.
500, 400, 300, 200, 100, 0. Hi, I'm Jerry.
He's gonna be screaming.
I would love. Here's the thing: if I ever fucking do like one of these videos where I'm teaching how to do something in multi-step like this, like picking, yada yada. Every time I walk on to into frame, rather in a different location, I would introduce myself again. Hi, I'm Jerry Ayers, and here we are trying to pick a pumpkin. You go to his kitchen and you go, "Hi, I'm Jerry Ayers. It's time to pick a knife to carve our pumpkin." Even if you like turn to like just like a 2-camera shoot, you go, and now we'll move on to cleaning our pumpkin. Hi, I'm Jerry Ayers.
Do you think that he grows his own pumpkins?
All over Central Ohio. Matter of fact, all over the Midwest. This is somewhat of a pumpkin carver's dream.
I doubt it. Like there are people who take control over the whole creative process. I don't believe Jerry is one of those people. He's probably like a pumpkin connoisseur who like gets first dibs in every patch he goes into.
When choosing a pumpkin, first thing you look at is color. And
It's
this
orange.
is that excellent color. Size is not important at this point because we're going to talk about quality. Size is a matter of preference. Check the bottom of the pumpkin. Make sure there's no wormholes. Now, pumpkins are laying around all summer long, so...
Whoa! And he gets sucked through and he's in the
Brick
Flemish glass floor.
Brick, we don't collect our own honey. He says do a mead making video from collecting the honey to bottling. Hi, I'm Dave.
Oh, yeah.
And here's I collect my honey.
Hi,
Go
I'm Dave. I'm buying some honey. Hi, I'm Dave. I'm handing this honey to this lady. I gotta buy it.
Over,
fucking
scrape
hilarious.
the mud off of it, and make sure that there's no decay or wormholes. Then when
Again,
you're
you don't want to
ready
get
cut
sucked
your
into a
pumpkin,
different dimension
cut on
just
both
because you
sides
want to
of the
make a
stem,
jack-o'-lantern.
Cut your stem, and there you have an excellent pumpkin.
I got some baby pumpkins in my garden. I hope to God they survived the storm against all odds. I've got 2 of them at least.
Yeah.
Keep your fingers crossed for Halloween, people.
When I bring my pumpkins home from the farm, the first thing I do is
Put
wash
lipstick on them.
with water to get the mud off of them and anything like that. The second thing I do
Anything
is
like that. Things like mud, tar, poop, brown substances that are sticky.
I use just a little bit of bleach in my water, and I wash them down again. That
Wash
kills
'em.
all the insects and the fungus on the pumpkin. That'll help to preserve them and they'll last a lot
I had a
longer.
wicked pumpkin fungal
I'm gonna show
infection
you
one year.
how to clean a
Oh, this
pumpkin.
one I kind of
But
fucked
before
up.
we-
So I was making a jack-o'-lantern and I accidentally cut it in half. Now what do you do with this thing?
do that. I've cut one right in half here so you can see what the inside of a pumpkin looks like. This here is the skin. This is the
Oh,
meat.
no shit. P.S. This looks more, I'm not no expert, but this looks more like a pie pumpkin. For a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin, you want a very thin wall and a very hollow, like, cavernous expanse. You have sweet pumpkins, you have blue pumpkins, you have pie pumpkins. Many pumpkins out there. The jack-o'-lantern pumpkins typically are bred to be large and thin-walled. What the fuck is this dude doing? Imagine having to cut through 8 inches of fucking pumpkin skin and flesh.
This is the pulp. The pulp is connected at the top
To
and
the
at
tibia.
the bottom. Of course, when you cut your top out, you're going to disconnect it at the top. However, this little rascal down here is what we want to
If you disconnect your top from the bottom, how?
do. This is the hardest part about cleaning a pumpkin. This is going to make it easier understanding what the inside of a pumpkin looks like. Now, when I carve a pumpkin, I use a very delicate knife. But when I'm cleaning a pumpkin, I use a very sharp butcher knife. The reason it's sharp because pumpkins have veins around the top. If you use a dull
Also,
knife,
it's helpful to use sharp objects when cutting things because dull objects typically
hard.
don't, or at the very least will require much more force.
If it gets that vein and then you're pulling on it, that's when it lets go after it's through it and you get cut. So
I haven't pulled on my vein in a while.
use a sharp knife anytime you're carving a pumpkin.
Right, so you want to avoid things like dull rocks, spoons, packages of Ritz crackers, copies of E.T. for the Atari 2600. Avoid these things and stick almost exclusively to sharp knives when carving a pumpkin. This is already paying for itself, and it was free 5 minutes in. And I know I shouldn't use anything but a knife.
Pumpkin, I choose the side that I want. This side here looks to be one of the best on this pumpkin. I start right here to
One
right.
of the best. There are many sides to a pumpkin. This is one of the best. I'm not choosing the best, but this side, top 4. That's what you want out of a pumpkin. Boy, baseball bats. Yeah, not sharp enough.
This
crowbars.
side,
a 45-degree
it's not
angle.
a square.
Making straight lines all the way around. I try to cut very high on the side that I'm going to carve on because I don't want to take any more room from the face that I need. And all you really need through here is enough room to get your hand down through the pumpkin.
This looks incredibly sloppy, and it is. Whoa! Jeez, he's all over the place.
Get right here to the end. Whoop. This is the back side. Make yourself a little diamond.
I'm no pumpkin carving expert, but I'm able to like slip a paring knife around in a circle instead of leaving like this jagged hexagon or fucking. I mean, let's.
The reason you're doing this will show you where the lid comes on, goes off. This will also allow heat to come up through the pumpkin so that it won't cook it from your candle.
Right, because if your pumpkin gets cooked from the candle that you put in as a jack-o'-lantern, yeah, I guess I don't know why you do that. I take that back.
Take this off. Remember we were talking about the meat, the pulp? We just broke the top side. So just cut that off right there.
This is where the sharpness of their knife is really going to pay off people, because before, sure, sharp, dull, stab it all you like, but here, this takes finesse.
Trim your pumpkin up a little bit. Make sure your diamond's there.
He's not carved. We painted pumpkins last year. We bought like fake carvable pumpkins.
Yeah.
But no, we just painted them. This year though.
Then what
Hopefully.
you do, when you open your pumpkin, take and carve into the meat. Just cut right along that edge there.
What a fucking puss. Here's how we would do it back in the day.
Grab
Once
your
you get the chopped hole that you massively angular, you would roll up your sleeve and just start ripping the guts out. Or you get a big ass spoon. Like you dance around this thing like a prissy little princess, like it's gonna take all fucking day, guys.
The way around.
And again, like the thickness of the meat in this pumpkin, like what are we doing?
Clear back down to the tail end of it.
Yeah, like a big ass spoon.
Yep, like a
Then
ladle
I
or
use
something.
Not a ladle, but
no
like a
bag
serving
ice cream
spoon?
Yeah.
And I just actually cut the meat all the way down. And this just cuts it right away from the edge, all the way around. Just
Pretty
cut
soon, I
as
feel
much
like
of
we're
the
going to
meat away
move
as
out
you
of the
want.
no shit portion of
There's
this
still gonna be
video.
plenty of pumpkin there to carve with.
But like, really, how do you do, like, what do you do in this sort of video? Well, carve faces that are appealing to you is the thesis. The moral of this story is get a pumpkin, pull the shit out of it, and cut shapes in it that resemble a face.
Right.
But saying that aloud nets you $0, and producing a videotape might get you a few pennies. And you don't want to go like, yeah, I just told you what to do. So you have to watch a guy in like dad jeans, and now I'm rethinking the wardrobe. The shirt is still on point, but these fucking dad jeans with the huge like MC Hammer crotch in the front, rethinking all of these choices.
If there's anything left in it, I use another ice cream scoop.
He didn't even like
And this is
save
grated
the
on the edges.
seeds to bake
then I
them.
just scrape around the
This is
sides of
before
it.
pumpkin seeds were like a famous, not a famous, but a popular snack.
And be careful not to hit that top any
With
more
white
than you have
people.
to.
Like Hispanic people have been eating them forever,
Yeah.
but white people had to come around.
Because the more that you hit your top or any part of the inside of the pumpkin, it just won't last nearly as long.
Ooh.
So don't damage it. Normally it just takes a couple minutes to clean a good pumpkin, but you never know what's inside a pumpkin until you've opened it up.
Typically, it's seeds.
Dump the rest.
Another type of pumpkin-y shit, like that barf that you just saw. I mean, sure, there might be surprises in there, but by and large, it'll be pumpkin-y type shit.
Tip it out. Put your lid back on.
And you're done.
Notch right there.
Merry
See you later.
Halloween,
I'm-
everybody.
whatever my name is, Ayers, Joe Ayers.
I'm Jeffrey Ayers.
Jeff.
Now it's time to carve. So you're gonna take another knife. It's sharp. My recommendation is anything.
I polish all my pumpkins with a vegetable oil. I just wipe it off with a soft towel. This gives it a ceramic look and helps preserve
Ceramic.
Why not do that
Wash it
after?
with a vegetable oil, which gives you a ceramic look.
your pumpkin. We're now ready
Just for
to
good measure.
carve the pumpkin. Before we get started here, let me explain a couple of things.
First,
One,
we're
I
going to pray and wipe it down with essential oils and
use a
such.
very sharp
Give
knife.
this to Bob. Oh, it's going to be a sharp one. Spoiler alert, guys. Every time you fucking use a knife, make it sharp. I don't care if you're carving a pumpkin or a steak or just the opening a package. If you're keeping dull knives around, fucking rethink your life choices, guys. Jesus.
I've customized this over the last 20 years. It's 4 inches long.
I've customized this very knife. It looks like a fucking Ron Popeil Showtime style steak knife.
Yeah.
Like, what was the Showtime was the rotisserie grill, but there was a bunch of knives that Ron Popeil pushed, and he would always like wiggle that blade and like cut a tomato skin so thin, and this guy's sucking himself off for having the same knife.
Look, he designed it.
4 inches wide. I do have this knife for sale, but that's not what I'm showing you now.
Links in the
Go
description.
to my website. Links in the description. It's a VHS cassette tape.
This keeps your hands out of it.
Have a safe drive
so
home,
when
Brick.
you're ready, go to the center of the pumpkin. We are going to use what is called a half moon method. Carve one portion.
Right, but that's all your fucking, like, all of his cuts are half moon methods. I don't appreciate his style. I think these all look like shit. Like, they're the type of pumpkins that you would see mass produced at a Hallmark. I think it's fucking trash.
Just a half moon right in the center of the pumpkin.
And there you go.
The end.
Pull it out. Normally it'll come right out. Go to
Normally.
the other
Sometimes you got to
side,
follow with the zipper.
Just carve another half moon, similar to the one you just carved.
And then 40 or 50 more. There you go.
can see how this knife will go right around the narrow corners. Then go right over to the right. Normally I make this.
Right, so now we're going to spend the rest of this video watching a man make different faces because he can't say, now use your fucking imagination and carve a face.
No.
One eye, 3 eyes, any number of eyes. A mouth with teeth, no teeth, it's up to you. Thanks for buying my video. No, he needs another 18 minutes to tell you something, and I can't wait to find out what
one
it is.
cut, but it's nothing more than a series of 3 half moons. Come all the way around. Keep it about
Don't
as
stop.
even as you
You
can
want to
with
do the
other
whole
side.
design. You don't want to stop halfway.
back over
This is
here.
good advice, guys. Sharp knives, don't stop until it's done. Use a pumpkin.
And don't stop believing.
Fuck, dude.
Just start over again.
is
a little
great.
Lower. There's your first
To
half.
carve a pumpkin, get a pumpkin, carve the pumpkin. Don't stop carving the pumpkin until you're done. If you follow my easy 3 steps to success, apply it to everything. You need to take a shit? Find a bathroom. Drop your pants. Take that shit. 3 steps, I can have you on Easy Street. Carving a pumpkin, making
another
crypto
half moon.
your next big thing. Follow my 3 steps.
And there's your third half moon.
God, the
this
excitement
time
is
you
just
have
like,
your
where's
nose.
this going? What's going to happen next?
I always start with the center of the pumpkin with the nose first, for the simple reason that that's where the most delicate cuts are.
And that's where
This
the nose
doesn't
is.
slip
isn't it?
right out. Just cut it out in little pieces, and try not to damage your nose.
Yeah, typically here's some good advice that most people won't tell you. You don't want to fuck up the thing you're doing. So be careful. If you start something and fuck it up later, you did it wrong. So be careful. It's good. This is good shit.
Now this is the center of your pumpkin, so everything you do from this
Yeah,
point will
Glenn, I thought
actually
that was pretty
design the
good.
face. No one really notices
Take
when
that
you
shit.
have a nose. They just notice when you don't. Go over to the right.
Do the
Carve
eye.
your eye. You're going to carve the pupil out first.
My guess is it's a half moon.
This is a very delicate part of the pumpkin. Just take and make a half moon out of that.
I refuse to believe this is in any way delicate. Like one of my cousins, Summer, like went like ham on a pumpkin one year and like took a spoon and basically carved the inside of that pumpkin out to within quarter inch of its life. Like it was so thin when she was done pulling all the meat out of it that the candle lit up through the skin. And this guy is working with a solid, like, balls deep worth of pumpkin flesh. He's like, be careful. It's very delicate. You don't want to damage the 9 inches of pumpkin flesh that you're going to have to be cutting through here. Very delicate. Half circles all the way through. Super delicate. Pumpkin weighs 45 fucking pounds.
This is where the sharp, narrow knife really helps.
And P.S. I could do this in 1 minute and 56 seconds, but I stretched it out to 28 minutes for your benefit. You could see me on Good Morning America, and we could have been done 8 minutes ago.
Doesn't come
I'm
out.
Jeff Rears.
Just cut through
Whatever
the
your
edge
name
there,
is.
recut it. If it doesn't come out just the way you want it, just clean it up a little bit. Another time around will do it. You can always clean
A
it up.
little
when you're
dab will
finished.
do
That's
it,
what I do.
guys.
If you clean it up less, it'll
There's
look
your right
worse.
Over on the left, find a similar area. to
And
where
then
you
he's
made
just
your
going to
right
leave
eye,
this broke
and
dick
do it
piece of
again
shit
in the
here. Oh, you
opposite
clean it up. Hey, do your best. Oh, this? Yeah, that looks like shit. I'm
That's
going to leave
supposed
it.
to be an eye?
That's a designer. Pumpkin, right? Yeah, that's his eye.
That's
That's
like
the
an
nose.
eyeball. That's a pupil.
What's this?
That's part of his eyeball.
No, it's fucked. That's what it is.
No.
No. This is, look, this is a nice, smooth, round cut. And he's like, hey, I'm going to clean up this side. This part.
See if he does the
fuck
other
it.
eye the same.
As in wrong?
However, a lot of people like to use a pattern. So
Look at
if
it!
you don't feel comfortable doing it this way, use a felt tip, a pencil, or anything that'll wash off of your pumpkin.
Wash.
And then draw your pattern on it. All you have to do is just follow the magic line.
Magic. Did he fuck up that eye? We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Gonna turn it.
1,500 patterns in it.
But we definitely know for
your
a
pumpkin
fact
up.
this is 100% fucked. Krista thinks that pupils have these weird, like, chunks that just hang off the back. They're not round, right? You've seen pupils. They're not round. Typically, when you look at someone's eyes, there'll be round parts for the most of it. But then there'll be this huge chunk of shit hanging off. That's a human experience right there we've all had. Looking into another human's eye and seeing a huge chunk of shit hanging off, because that's how eyes look.
A little bit more on the eye. The bigger you make your features, the prettier jack-o'-lantern's going to be. For a simple reason that the light is what makes a jack-o'-lantern.
Oh, it's
Start
not
on
the
your-
carving. It's not the fact that it's a pumpkin. It's the light.
Right eyebrow.
Now, here's the thing. Yeah, I would agree, probably, because lantern right in there. But the Jack-O, that's important too.
Whatever eyebrow you've chosen.
Do it.
Got your first line, and then, again, just
Cut
make
your
another-
second line. It's always going to be in the semicircle. Stay in the semicircle.
Other half moon. Eyebrows don't have to be above the eyes. They can be to side or just about any angle that you want to use them.
That's what's great about eyebrows, guys. When you see people, sometimes they'll be here. Sometimes their eyebrows will be here, right? You go, hey, where are my eyebrows going to be today? You wake up, you look in the mirror, and you go, hey, world, what have you got for me, and where should I put my eyebrows according to that? Don't worry about it. You don't need to put eyebrows above eyes. It's your pumpkin.
Come back to the
This
other
is fucking trash.
eye, and I use approximately the same area.
Yeah, we're not going to spare you any of this, right? This pumpkin has 2 eyebrows. You're going to see them both.
A lot of people don't, and I've even used various eyebrows. They don't have to match. It's your pumpkin. Make it in any direction you want. Make it as big as you want. Now you have both eyes finished, and you notice they all consist of half moons.
I did notice that. You said that earlier a lot.
And with a thin knife, you can make these delicate cuts.
Or leave a bunch of fucked up shit right here that people will look at. But maybe somebody, somewhere, 40 years in the future will look at it and go, actually, that's an inspired design decision right there. This piece of awkward shit with the jagged edges, that's legit. That's a designer decision.
You use a very meaty...
Do you think Vera Wang puts up with this shit?
Pumpkin, you'll need a very sharp knife.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The mouth, it really
good.
doesn't make it a difference.
If we had to take this video and delete all the things that he says twice or more, we could go to bed.
First, just put the knife in and carve it any which way you want. If you want to leave a tooth or tonsils or whatever
Tonsils?
you do, I just stick a knife in it and...
You want to make it look like he's getting ready to eat a fat ass? That's up to you. Hey, you do it. Hey, maybe you want him to look like he just finished some spaghetti and his lips are all pursed.
Wherever it comes out is where it comes out. You can see how maneuverable this knife is, and it just goes around the corner.
Because it's sharp.
This is sharp. It took me 20 years to design this knife.
Paring knife.
I fought fucking pumpkins better half of 2 decades. I say, God damn it. When will I finally? Here it is. Fucking 20 years. And now I can cut a pumpkin. It's sharp. That was the problem. The first 15 years, I go, whoops, wasted that. Didn't sharpen the knife. The next 5 years just breezed by after I sharpened it.
Try not to remove the center in one piece. Sometimes they will and sometimes they won't.
You try not to. Sometimes it will, though.
Sometimes
but I
won't.
wouldn't if I were you. Why wouldn't you? Look, you
That
just
would
did
happen to
it.
come out in one piece, but they don't always do that. Now you've got all the features except...
Now here's a mustache. Now some people put mustaches above the mouth. I like to put them wherever the fuck I feel, right? I'll spin the pumpkin, close my eyes, and just start a mustache.
The accent characters. So go to the side, or either side, and put a half moon.
Yeah, put a half moon beauty mark. Like this is a fucking Cindy Pumpkinford.
This here is about a
Pumpkin Crawford?
a 15 to 20 pound pumpkin. But the larger the pumpkin, the more half moons you
And the more delicate. Yeah, the bigger the pumpkin, just half moon the fuck out of it.
This will allow the light through so that it will shine as a jack-o'-lantern should.
And that's what art is, right? The more, the better. Like when I have a canvas and I go, art, take me away. I just start douching it with paint because it's more art, right? The bigger the canvas, the more I douche it with paint because I go, art, art, art. Spray paint, hoses, large brushes and rollers. The more art I can fit on a canvas, the more half moons.
Putting 2 on this side because of the size of the pumpkin.
Yeah, why the fuck not? Give it gills.
Sometimes I
It's the
even
Gillman pumpkin.
use more. This is a good sized pumpkin for me. Children normally like it a little bit less size so they can carry it away. But
So they can
sticks,
carry it away.
clean it out. Again, we'll clean this pumpkin up after we're all finished.
Oh, so maybe there's hope for the eye. There might be an eye redemption arc
Carve
coming.
out the excess while you can.
Good night, Ryan.
Here we go.
other
Now, as you've
side.
seen me do roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 47 times before, we're going to go ahead and do another half moon.
Oh, my God.
And guess what? After this one, we might pivot.
Another half moon.
Buckle up, people.
They don't have to be like the other side. These are strictly accent marked to allow the light through and
Strictly.
to give your jack-o'-lantern a lot of brightness. This
Won't
year,
that
the
also
pumpkins
depend
were
on
a
your
little bit
candle,
tough in
Jerry?
the fill, and they're carving a little bit hard. And every year they're different. But with a sharp knife, you can carve most any pumpkin.
Most. What ones can't you carve?
Every year, the pumpkins are different. They very seldom keep the same pumpkin year after year after year. The shelf life is pretty short. But as long as you have a sharp knife, any pumpkin, almost, because that's the thing. You don't want to say, and then someone finds a pumpkin you can't carve and you look like the asshole, right? Like it's like confusing a Prius for something. But yeah, you wouldn't want to like walk up to with your sharp knife and be like, any pumpkin, bring me any at all. Because what if someone does and then you're the asshole again? Fuck you.
Let's put one down here at the bottom. Now, normally you think, well, that can't be seen, but you'll be surprised after the candle.
And also you'd go like, why? What are you doing this for? Well, I'm Jerry Ayers. You don't fucking question me. I'm the pumpkin carving champion.
And what you can see through these holes.
You wouldn't believe what you can and can't see through these holes on this old pumpkin.
You got a little space right here between the eyes.
Yeah, why not?
Fucking half
moon.
More half moons.
They're nothing more than a place to put light through and to give your face character.
Right, but here's the thing. It also has to make sense, right? Like people don't draw a human and then go like, let's zhuzh it up with a bunch of goofy shit. Unless you're like a World of Warcraft character, you like anime. Most of the time, people like recognizable, easy to see faces, patterns that recognize, the human brain can easily recognize. More half moons, I feel like would muddy the issue.
They understand the need of a very small, sharp knife in an area like this.
Oh, now.
These are delicate cuts. Go to the other side and do the same thing as you did on the other side.
And just delicately manhandle the fucking thing and break a sweat. Delicately just ram it in and out. You can see the muscles really tensing, but it's very delicate.
Yeah, you can tell when you have a tough pumpkin. This is a little bit tough this year.
Yeah, it's 5 inches thick.
Basically, that's a finished pumpkin.
Basically. Now, I would spend another 8 or 9 hours on this.
Half mooning the shit out of
It
it.
doesn't become a jack-o'-lantern until you have lights inside. Okay.
Here's the thing.
There's
a
9 more.
flashlight isn't a flashlight, right, until you turn it on. Until then, it's just like a very possibly uncomfortable and cold sex toy.
What? How many more
let's
minutes
polish
left
another
of this video?
12.
And we're at the lighting of the pumpkin.
Different design on this one.
Right, because he's got to wash it. He's got to mineral oil it. He's got to sex it up. He's got to take it out to dinner. The other things Ryan does to pumpkin.
Don't forget, you're polishing this pumpkin to bring the luster out of it. You can see the comparison between these two. Go ahead and polish the stem.
Right, here's one I
This also
polished and
will
here's one I
preserve the
didn't.
pumpkin.
You see
Then
the
take a
difference?
nice
One is
soft-
shiny. People like shiny shit. They're like magpies.
Cloth and wipe the excess off. And we're ready for carving.
Yeah, before I would use like scrap lumber, a 2x4, but a rag I feel like works much better for wiping things.
He's carving again?
This is all presentation.
Okay, now
my
we're going to
God.
start just the same place we did
Now, if you were to
before.
carve 2 pumpkins, it would go a little something like this. Delicate, delicate. It's a sharp knife. It took me 20 years. I'm cutting half moons. The bigger the... Fuck this guy. I think I'm done with this shit. We get the idea, right? To be a pumpkin carver, you get a pumpkin, you get a knife, you carve the pumpkin. Whoa. Holy shit. Well, I hope, here's the thing. I don't want to denigrate the less informed out there. Maybe somebody out there goes, oh, you know what? You do need a knife to carve a pumpkin. And beyond that, you need the pumpkin to carve.
Whoa.
Guys, listen, the 3 steps to any successful pattern are get the thing, Do the thing that you want to do and don't stop at any point until the thing is done. And that's how your Halloween will be saved. Fucking A, guys. Jesus. Thank you so much for joining us for this kickoff to the Halloween season for 2025 here in September. Much obliged. We will get spookier as the time goes on. I feel like we all know how to carve a pumpkin, so we'll never have to go back and revisit this material again. Unlike chili, which I am, constantly on the lookout for, Skyline or otherwise. That being said, thank you so much for being here, for all of the help with the natural disaster that we've been through and so on. Much obliged. Who knows what the rest of this week holds, because the city keeps shutting down and then not shutting down the town. We'll see what happens. So maybe I'll see you next week. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know. You don't know. That's
nobody
fun.
knows. Get a sharp knife and carve
Smell
a pumpkin.
you later and carve a fucking pumpkin.
Bye.
It better be sharp.
For the try to
Fistful of Podcasts Radio.